Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, Legends Only Live Once, here at Red Rocket, and it was nighttime, I couldn't see myself, so I lit up the place just a little bit, at least up here. Yeah, last time, as you can see, our health bar is looking a little worse for wear, just a little bit, 10 damage, but that is 10 damage that was helped out with a little bit of VATS defense. And when I say a little bit, I mean I would have got 100 damage, and instead I only got 10 damage. So, yeah, 90 damage blocked by a quick reflex on this, well, I want to say wonderful, but it did not do the job. I was not able to kill the enemies. I should have taken some jet instead of some Mirelurk egg omelet, and yeah, so we have to keep in mind that enemies can pretty much one-shot us if we turn them into a mutated version and they're doing twice as much damage as they otherwise would. But besides that, we were able to clear out some junk, clear out a quarry, help out Preston, go off to Corvega, kill a bunch of raiders, and then have them despawn on us. Unfortunately, we were not able to pick up all of the legendaries on the outside of Corvega. Right now, sitting at 3:08 a.m., I am fairly overtired, I believe. Yeah, overtired. It's going to get worse before it gets better. So I think we need to start out with some sleep, and then we're going to go take on some raiders, but not the raiders that you might be thinking. I had a thought in between parts, besides the whole, fact that it's very dark out here. It's time to deal with a random bit that I usually deal with much earlier than this, and that is guarding a sneak magazine. And stupidly enough, I didn't eat or drink, but seems to not have been much of an issue. And between all of the lights that I made up, I was pretty much at level 17, but I got pushed over a little bit more crafting over here as well, and I am well into level 17, so at least that will help out when it comes to a few things. Our carry weight. Our carry weight has been pretty abysmal up until this point. Let's throw on that Lone Wanderer right now, and we're looking pretty good. So between our fortifying and the fact that we actually have our barbell in place for the plus strength, we're sitting at +7. And yeah, that's giving us plenty of carry capacity. 245 now. Looking pretty good. We can boost that up a further 25 with Grilled Radstag. But for our breakfast, let's just do some mole rat chunks. Of course, parasites is rather annoying. Now, honestly, it might be a good idea just to move Incendiary, all of that stuff, over to the freezing calibrated pipe bolt action pistol. The extra 10 damage, if that can kill an enemy, I think that's better than just getting 15 damage over time. Everything in the cabinet will be using this down the line, most likely. Still can't believe I finally picked up a Deadeye, and it's a laser musket. I never really enjoy the laser musket. I really wish I did. It's the new weapon in Fallout 4, or the old weapon that is, new for Fallout 4. And yeah, it just never really clicked with me. It just seems a little inaccurate. It seems just a little too slow for the charge up. And actually, I think we'll go over straight to calibrated powerful. I don't have 50 caliber. There's only a few bullets that I have in my inventory. So calibrated powerful extra damage with the critical is probably a decent thing that syncs well with criticals in the first place. And although adhesive is looking low, we should be able to get some more coming in very shortly. Okay, definitely going to increase the amount of water sitting around. I want this place to turn into something at least a little more effective when it comes to building up resources for me. And the Incendiary, I think we'll retire it. Actually, we need a best of case. I think a few items that are getting me through these initial bits and in the future, I think they deserve a place of respect. So the place of respect for now is just going to be this cabinet, but we'll treat them with the proper respect in the future. An Incendiary pipe bolt action pistol happened out very early. We got a suppressor on it, and it carried us against plenty of raiders, but its fight is over. Now, I think this is the way we're going to be running this game, is if we know we're going to go on a human hunt, we're going to take assassins, but we're also going to be taking as much sentinels as possible. We're also going to be taking, well, fortifying to boost our carrying capacity, since it's completely abysmal right now. So carrying around an extra 10 potential carry weight with an automatic weight of 5 doesn't seem like the best idea in the first place. Okay, a quick little harvest, and we can get some extra stuff for some adhesive. The one thing that we keep on needing. Okay, apparently we're low on Tato all of a sudden. This is a bit strange. Okay, we'll definitely get to doing stuff, but I'm just going to run off to Abernathy. It's right around the corner. Let's get some Tatos. And a few Tatos later. Who would have thought that you'd ever need more Tatos in your life? Okay, much, much, much better. Now, armor. This, I think, is our go-to build. Deal with assassins, deal with sentinels. And how light can we make things? Lighter build. I mean, it's reducing it by 40% for the cost of quite a bit of stuff. Screw it. Let's make lighter build on 5 items. 5 items that we're going to wear as our go-to. The various bits of powered gear. Actually, I might just do it on the heaviest bits because that makes more sense now that I think about absolute values and the weight that we're saving. So all of the chest pieces get to lose a little bit of weight. And I know there's this ultralight build right here that I can build, but clearly it's supposed to be down here, rank 3, costing a bunch of adhesive and various things. So yeah, we're just stuck with the lighter build. This is something that I'm not going to abuse, unfortunate as it is. I think I'm actually going to move over everything to powered if it's available. We've got a few things coming up here. There could be a new random spawn. And last time I was over here, there was stingwings and rad scorpions, so definitely want to avoid the worst case scenario if it is still there. But there's something dead. Wonder why there's a something dead there. We've got mongrel, mongrel, mongrel. That'd be a perfect situation for a Molotov down there. Honestly, it might be a perfect situation for a explosive rifle, but again, I guess I could just run into the water. I wouldn't mind taking them out. Let's see what we can do. We can do jet. We can get not on top of a car. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to jump on top of cars to get rid of melee enemies, just in case they can get up to me. Yeah, let's try to take care of these. They're so close together. I have to try, right? Okay. That was pretty freaking textbook, I think. I'm on board with the explosive pipe. It can do a pretty good job. So let's go check those and see what glorious legendaries they've been dropping. And we might even deal with the Mirelurks because I definitely want to get more Mirelurk eggs. They are wonderful. And where did they drop? Somewhere around here. Chameleon. I mean, honestly, I'm not seeing the need for Chameleon acrobats. I'm never going... Like, I want the lightest version, if anything. Nocturnal, unnecessary. Yeah, it's just not that great. I'm picking up Chameleon just for the sake of it, but it's not that necessary. There were 4. Instigating. Instigating, double damage, 4 crank laser. Why are all the good things happening to laser muskets, game? Stop trying to make laser muskets happen. It's not going to happen. Okay, let's leave the eggs for now. I'm probably going to have maxed out when it comes to... Well, I could use the adrenaline. Let's leave it. Okay, Sunshine is doing, well, pretty empty. I didn't do anything to set it up. I'm not going to activate the raiders that randomly spawn. They're way too aggressive. Let's bypass them and get to this little church over here and go say hi to Red. Get inside the church, get inside the back entrance. Now this is usually something I like to do incredibly early on just to make sure that I'm getting the max amount of sneak happening, and so we shouldn't have too much of an issue with anything. Just going to start pissing off some raiders, but then backing off, making sure that they don't have any chance to shoot me. Now just waiting for Red, should be just a moment. And Red, I'm guessing, is not going to be, well, Red got to be legendary. Good for you, Red. Good for you. But it's not going to save you if I have anything to say about it.
Huh?
Oh. They found me really quickly. I guess I was standing in front of the fire. Now this time let's be a little more careful. Or at least as careful as we can be. Honestly, let's just take a single body shot. I don't want them immediately deciding that they're going to kill me, especially if I miss. And one last shot for Red, wherever she may. She's right there, isn't she? I mean, I'd be willing to do explosives, but I'm also not willing to do explosives. Okay, we're dealing with very perceptive raiders. I mean, it really is just the fire, isn't it? Okay, get a headshot on them. Or miss entirely. Oh, it's Red. Body shot, go ahead. Let's build up a little bit of critical. Okay, please headshot. Worked that time. There should be just one turret left. Right around the corner somewhere. But more importantly, a covert ops manual. Very nice. So we've got Violent 10mm. It's just not as good as the Mighty. The recoil is pretty noticeable. We've already got a powerful sniper rifle. This actually looks pretty decent, all things considered. We'll hold on to it until we immediately run out of weight and we decide to not deal with it. Oh, hello. And the other person had fortifying, left arm. I think I have all my fortifying gear, and we already have a fortifying. Let's take care of these guys once we're a little safer. Okay, apparently that's hitting there, even though it definitely wasn't. You got an issue over here, and that issue is the fact that your head has gone pop. So we've got lucky, I'll take it, and combat rifles are showing up, which is great. Ooh. Okay, well, if there ever was a double barrel shotgun that I would use, it is the Never Ending. That is, I mean, it's pretty fun. You just get to fire endlessly. And I'm already carrying too much. And there are going to be a few more people to deal with. Combat armor. It'll be interesting to start getting the combat armor about. Let's deal with just a few more raiders. And one more if he wants to take cover, and I can go... Okay, that didn't work.
Come on out. Make it nice and quick.
Let's just fall back until he chills out ever so slightly. Okay. Oh.
Show your face.
He is really good at just moving right when I want to shoot. That's why I should just let him be, and that way he won't be freaking out. Get back into hidden, he's nice and chill, and when he's not fidgeting around, then I can kill him. As with the turrets. Double barrel shotgun again, not going to take the hitmans because, just no. And Cavaliers, I'm not sure which Cavaliers I have, but it's going to be useful. Well, it could be useful. Time to move over to fortifying for a few things. Grab a few free frag mines. And I think we'll be able to take this guy out through here.
You killed him.
And yes, that is a great observation, Raider. A+. Yeah, he's looking around. If he doesn't fidget, I promise this will take much less time than if you do fidget.
Scared.
Thank you. Our first stealth boy could prove useful. The one reason why I would end up making contact with the railroad without really having much chance for a ballistic weave, but let's get down here. Check on these two. We've got more troubleshooters. And Sentinel's right leg. Apparently that's something we're missing, so let's grab that. And in here, let's get that out of the way. Should be a person, I thought. Or are they sleeping? Let's kill the turret and let everyone chill out. I'm a little busy looting, sorry. Carrying too much. Good, good, good. And we've maxed out what we can add from our fortifying, so it's time to add a grilled radstag, which I didn't take. Well, that's annoying. I'm going to drop the Chameleon leather right arm. Seems really weird to drop Chameleon gear, but I think we have enough Chameleon gear for if we really, really, really need to be sneaky. We have other choices. Okay, let's see. There's just a couple more raiders to deal with, but we are so thoroughly out of carry capacity. We've already gone through this song and dance, raider. Oh, okay. Not good enough. Let's get out of here. Just a body shot. Okay, we've got Legendary Raider. I mean, a headshot almost does it. There we go. Or the Punishing Leather chest piece. Yeah, definitely worth getting impatient for. And with a few bullets, I've picked up too much. Okay, I'm thirsty. Let's drink some water up. And now we have our carry capacity back ever so slightly. I just really want to take a look at a couple more raiders and see what we can do. I definitely just walked over the scale and carrying too much from the various bits and pieces. I really need to figure out how to deal with my carry capacity issue. And the answer is to stop carrying around all of this gear. I'm not using it most of the time. Screw the fusion core, that can go. Legendary Raider with a combat rifle. Take him out with a headshot. And a level up from a Legendary Raider's death. Oh, hello, Raider. I'm going to just do this and hope for the best. Oh, he has a lot of damage resistance. That was kind of scary. I'm not going to take your legendary. That's worthless, but how many times did I shoot you? I shot you several times. Okay, that's kind of scary. Defiant, I don't like Defiant. It just has the final shot, twice the damage. I mean, if it was a... Even the double barrel shotgun wouldn't be that great with that. Some legendaries are just oh so thoroughly underwhelming. Okay, I think that we've done enough here. Let's head back home and take stock of what we've learned. And the big lesson I'm going to take away from this is I should really drop a few items. We're at 15% adrenaline, and it's getting to be... What time is it? 11:15 p.m. So actually, we're ending up in a pretty good situation, all things considered. I just don't have any carry capacity for most of the things that I have in my inventory right now. And I want to pick up the Mirelurk eggs, but I don't think that's going to be a good idea. There's just too many things that I don't want to say no to. And definitely make sure that we're okay over here, but our hidden brackets aren't shuffling. Okay, back home without incident. Let's take stock. The never ending, I just don't know why I took it in the first place. I'm never going to end up using it. And that's a shame. It's a fun gun, but in a Yolo run, you have to be too close to the enemies for it to be viable. Maybe if it was just a bunch of ghouls, but even then, yeah, I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm getting close enough for this to be effective against ghouls. The instigating 4-crank laser musket is going with the other laser muskets that we've got going on. This is ultra powerful, but I don't think I need to overkill enemies by like 3 times. I think I'm doing just enough damage with my calibrated powerful, as long as I'm getting the headshots. Okay, no Cavalier's right arm. We've already got a right arm Lucky Leather. Nothing yet for the right leg on Sentinels. And we've already got a Troubleshooter's leather left leg. So 2 pieces that we should have just tossed in the never going to use it category. Definitely take that grilled rat stack. Okay. It's night. It is a little bit of adrenaline. All we've got is parasites. 12:15 a.m. I think this is the best time that we could ask for to go into Corvega. Okay, we seem pretty clear for our first random encounter that we might run into. I am just going to check on Trudy. I can drop junk off over at Starlight if there is anything worthwhile. What the? Okay, I'm in caution, and there's a legendary raider looking at me, so I'm going to just change tacks a little bit. Nocturnal should be doing its damage by now. Oh, that is pathetic. Okay, they're not seeing me, they're not seeing me. Just running straight to Trudy. Random raider. Where are you off to? Well, how about off to death? Oh, there's someone else apparently. Why is there someone else apparently? I only saw one, but there's two now. Where the heck are these guys off to? And a body shot didn't quite do it. And a little bit of patience means we can try again. Or the headshot. And game. I know I'm asking for a Deadeye, but do understand, this is not the Deadeye I was looking for. And just a splashy sort of person over here. Mutant Slayers with a sniper rifle could prove useful. I'll hold on to that. Now, as I was saying, off to the Drumline Diner. Okay, she's got her stuff back. Let's look for fiberglass and cork. So we'll actually have to give her some caps, which is a strange sensation. Hopefully we can get those back soon enough. Stick the gun in there, stick everything else in here. Now for real, let's go deal with the people, the raiders at Corvega, help out our first settlement that is, well, assigned to us from the Minutemen. And wasn't there a ghoul last time we were around here? I really feel like there would be a ghoul still here, but apparently not. Okay, I think we're fine. Hopefully. Black bloatfly. That is fine, as long as it doesn't shoot me with its really disgusting little larva things. So yeah, I think the safest way to enter is through the front door. It's at least the one that allows you to fall back at least a little bit. Guy's going to walk through there. Let's hit him when he comes out. There we go. Drop down, that down, piss off some people. That is fine. Hopefully.
Hey.
And a legendary raider didn't spawn with anything. But yeah, you're pretty much right below a bunch of enemies, so they start getting a little paranoid even though they're not the ones that need to be paranoid yet. It's these people in here. Okay, legendary raider, let's... And we're gonna have to take not one, not two, but 4 shots, and then let's just take some shots. And, okay, 3 shots. Used up his stim pack, and no one is the wiser. Okay. Nocturnal doing pretty good, but it's not doing quite good enough. The time for ninja, or is it time for me to go down 2 routes at the same time? I have 2 points to spare beyond my fake rad resistant level that I've got. I want to use pistols. If I commit 1 point, then it'll start me down a very dark road where I want to use both, and that's kind of scary. Screw it. 2 points into Gunslinger. Now I am on the road for... Ooh, another Nocturnal. That's fun. But yeah, I'm on the road to inefficiency in leveling up. There should be a person right over there. We're taking 75 reduced damage if we're standing still, 60% reduced damage if we're not having any enemies shooting us while we're moving. Let's just keep doing some nice, safe VATS shots. We'll back off now. Let them chill out ever so slightly. And, oh, you're going to sit down at the worst possible time. Sorry about that. Troubleshooter's tire iron, no thank you. And she had acrobatics, don't need it. I swear, every single time I try to deal with these guys, they're way too perceptive. I want at least once for me to just be able to throw a grenade and deal with them nice and safely, but I feel like that's not going to be the day, so a few shots there, and... What the heck? There has to be another person, but why is there not another person? Oh, there they are. Don't mind me. Back to being in hidden, and someone going to be right around the corner. There they are.
Who's there?
Okay, I don't like any of this. He's moving really quickly. Okay, just multiple shots to the head. One of these should work. There we go. That's is the way to go. That's will save me. And I need to just do that. It's too easy. Back into hidden. And... another laser musket. What is it? Stalkers? No thank you. Charged revolutionary sword. Again, no thank you. Caution? From where? Not sure where the caution is from. Okay, I'm just going to move into this area. Try to take out a few easier raiders. You're nice and chill. Immediately into caution. Okay, turret. Where are the other enemies? Just take out the turret to be sure. Okay, just a couple people in here. You had a sprinters. Sprinters is going to get me killed because the cars are deadly, so let's not. He probably sees me. Oh, danger. Just run, just run. Okay, not danger, just almost danger. Caution was going pretty quickly into a bad place. I'm just going to explore a few other places and move forward with what we're even supposed to be doing here. There's Jared. And now we can leave. No problems whatsoever. We don't need the Grognak. We don't need any of that. I wouldn't mind keeping on and carrying on killing raiders. Okay, let's see. We only have one more person in here. Headshot does it. Do we only have one more person in here? Not sure we only have one more person in here. We definitely don't. Danger. Okay. We're fine. We're all fine. Plenty of other enemies to deal with up here. Like this one. And we'll just, as usual, ping pong between two groups of raiders and have them get killed independently. And be ready for the ghouls. Be any second. Activate the ghouls. Feel like those were normal ghouls. Nope, they were actually good ghouls. Okay, already got the powered. I don't know where the other guy ended up. That's unfortunate. Rad powered, I don't think I'm ever going to use it, but maybe eventually. Nimble, I don't know why I picked that up. I'm not a fan. Okay, a few turrets up here. Along with a few raiders. Let's kill them, and then we could probably call this place sufficiently cleared out, because what we're sitting on, level 18, clearly going up to level 19 pretty quickly. I don't know if we need to kill every single last enemy. And a bullet for you. Okay, my hidden brackets are still shuffling. And there's always one more person that's around. Okay, so yeah, there's always one more person that's around, it seems like. And got a laser gun. Is this the first legendary laser gun that we've got? Let's find out. Go down nice and simple, and yeah, just the raider over here. So yeah, the first legendary laser gun. At least they're showing up. Relentless. Relentless is actually pretty interesting. Now, every laser gun can be turned into a rifle or a pistol, and refilling the action points on a critical hit with a pistol, that could be firing for a really long time. If I had a better luck build, then I could get that up to almost endless VATs. That could be really interesting. That is something I need to look into. I'll definitely be holding on to that, and... Okay, this is interesting. Raiders are dropping laser guns. Definitely could use some more of that, but let's go check on a few people up here. Yeah, we'll have to, I'll take this thing out. We'll have to deal with a couple raiders over here shortly enough. You had a bloodied pipe wrench, no thank you. Are they gonna show up yet? No, they need to show up after me getting all the way over here. Bolstering, no thank you. And immediately into caution. Oh, that's a combat rifle. I'm going to let them chill out. As long as you're nice and chill, they can be nice and chill as well. Grab the grognecks. It's very bright in here, which is the other issue. And walk on over. Let's take them out. Combat rifle person first. There we go. Caution is almost going into danger. It's so bright. I need more sneak. Maybe I need my chameleon gear. And... oh, that didn't work out as well as I had hoped it would. Okay. Take him out. Nice and easy. And I think we're good. Now, part of me wants to keep going. There's still plenty of raiders in this place, and that could be pretty interesting. Short combat rifle was not the legendary, it's just a cryogenic. Yeah, I feel like it's going to happen a lot, and unyielding. Let's take it. The day may come where I do have less than 25% of my HP left. One thing I wouldn't mind... yeah, I don't think my pistol is doing good anymore. Yeah, 8:04 a.m. We need to shift over ever so slightly. Caution. How'd you put me into caution so quickly? Should be a guy and a turret in there. Oh, and there's a raider right there. It's not legendary. Strangely enough. Take the body shot.
What the hell was that?
And... okay, so he's going to be right over there. I say that, and then I immediately get put into caution. Let's take out the turret first. And turret goes down.
What was that?
Okay, they just went over here. I'm going to shoot this area and explode them. Okay, got one. Oh, there's someone over there. I'm completely surrounded by enemies still. It's a little unnerving. And ghoul slayers. Need to make a list of what ghoul slayers I actually have and what I don't have. Get into here with the key we picked up off of Gristle. And dropped a few things, but the ammo puts me immediately back up over. Is it time to just cut my losses and get home, or take a grilled rad stag? Well, I'm hungry and thirsty, so let's at least take the noodle cup, which I have so many of. I did not prepare very well, did I? Okay, dropped the plastic pumpkin, and I am still light enough. Let's call that good. I don't want to have to take a grilled rad stag. I feel like, yeah, chameleon metal chest piece. I have chameleon already. That's fine. Let's just get out of here. There are a few more raiders here, but it's to the point where I have too much stuff. And I need to get home. Need to drop off a few things, eat up, and call that at least a tentative win. Okay, next stop is going to be Starlight. Let's drop some things off, and then head up to Ten Pines, tell them the good news, and then we'll be able to head back home. Really just deal with these black bloatflies. Actually, they're both damaged for reasons. I'm wondering if I get up to the top of here, I'd have a good enough vantage point that I could use explosives on them. Of course I did. Okay, first things first, close the door. I don't want them getting up to me at all. Nice little staircase, and let's see. That one, the other one should be somewhere. Let's just keep mark of it. And the other one is there. Blow it up, and perfect. Okay. As long as we have the right angle, we can take on legendary bloatflies, flying enemies, stuff like that. Plasma infused. It's fun, but I mean, unless it's fast firing, it doesn't really work out quite that well. I'll take it. The other one should be somewhere around here. There we go. Poking. No, thank you. Okay, as I was saying, off to Ten Pines to tell them the good news, and unfortunately we haven't got enough resources. Uh-oh. What is happening? Brahmin taking on legendary black bloatflies. I am going to get on top of here and take a look-see at just how chaotic this situation... No, Brahmin! No, not that way. I'm in caution. Oh, I'm in danger. Serpentine a little bit. I do not have the action points to be dealing with this. I don't have the gear to be dealing with this. Okay, everything's going over to powered. My right arm that doesn't have powered will be cunning. I'm going to take a jet. And, okay, I've become addicted to jet immediately. That's good. That's bad. I'm using the worst weapon available to me right now. Oh, good, good, good. The one that's doing 66%. I thought that guy looked extra powerful. Okay, well, I'm addicted to jets, so it doesn't matter now how much I take, right? Going to get my action points back a little... Oh, this is terrifying. Okay. Take that again. Thirsty from water. Who cares? Explosives. Don't fail me now. I can't hit the ground very effectively. Okay. 2. Is that all? Caution. Still caution. There's another one. Don't move around too much. Otherwise... we will run into trees. 50% chance didn't do it, but okay. A little closer and they would have started taking shots. That's no good. Not how I'd like to head off to Ten Pines, frankly. Good, good. Troubleshooters. I'm going to pick up so much stuff. Now I have that thing in the bottom right that shows that I'm addicted to something, but I always think that I'm over-encumbered, which is going to be dangerous. I will probably break my legs at some point because I don't know if I'm over-encumbered or not. Where's the other one? Yeah. And rads. Tons of rads. 81 rads. Good, good, good. What did I pick up? It was some sort of troubleshooters. Pipe bolt action pistol. Okay. Not worth it. I didn't think that I was close enough to be getting rads. Okay, just breathe, 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 and breathe some more. So they found me very quickly. That Brahmin really wanted to get me killed. Thank you wherever you are, Brahmin. Speaking of which, those Brahmin, they... Wait a second. Did those Brahmin even... Were they the ones getting attacked? I'm not quite sure what was happening there. Brahmin, did you try to get me killed or not? I think you did, because you are low health. Okay, Brahmin. Just because you're a liability to this run, you're going down. Actually, incredibly slowly. Let's do this instead. There we go. Brahmin taken care of. And I'll take their meat. There's shooting happening in the far, far distance over there. Random spawn location is probably a camp that got attacked. Can't quite tell. Yeah, there's some more bugs down here. I wouldn't mind checking them out, but they're probably not great just because I walked by here pretty early on, saying that probably going to be instigating laser rifles or something. Okay, and with our addiction to jet, we need to remember that we're -1 agility. It's not the end of the world. A -1 agility, it's not great, but yeah, definitely not the end of the world. I think much better to have been safe than sorry when it came to the bloatflies there. I would not have been able to take on 3 effectively, and I would have had to use up a lot of resources when it comes to running away from them, I feel like. They're pretty quick. Okay, not seeing the mole rat. Oh, there he is. You know what, I'm just going to stay away from the idea of dealing with mole rats, at least for a couple parts. Instead, let's make it up to here. We don't have any resources to build it up. If we really need another outpost to get the radio transmitter plus artillery in the very, very distant future, yeah, we can make the trek again, but I'd rather not.
Raiders?
Yeah, I took care of him.
No kidding. That's the best piece of news we've had. So
Talk
we've
to
been
Preston Garvey, and we get to use the thing here, and it is pretty worthless over here. Unfortunate as it is. Yeah, they don't really have too much that I would want. Fiber optics, that's actually surprising. And since I have the carry capacity, might as well
Seems to
pick
be
up
growing
some
well.
potatoes.
Carol
Okay,
will go
best
a
of luck,
long way
guys.
getting-
Hidden brackets, not shuffling too much, thankfully. And it's just Clinton and the girl still. Okay, back at Red Rocket, and yeah, there has been just a few times where I've been terrified to a great degree. So yeah, let's just take stock of where we're at, and we'll start up our next little adventure. And it looks like we just picked up tired from lack of sleep. Yeah, probably a good time to actually get nighttime headed our way, 3:14. And yeah, we did level up. I made some food up, and that pushed us just enough into the next level. The relentless laser weapon is decent. It only has the bare minimum when it comes to modifications, just because, yeah, science rank 1. I don't think I'm going to take that with my level up quite yet. And I can only get 6 VAT shots with the... Well, I'll just show you. So the relentless laser pistol. I only can get 6 VAT shots. Thought I would be able to get more with the bare basics. It's a short laser, yeah, with the short barrel, comfort grip, only 6 shots. I thought I would be able to get more. It behaves similarly to the pistols, but even then, modifying it to be a little better only can bring it up so far. So let's continue forward just a little bit longer today. Now, we're at a kind of strange place. We could go turn in a quest to Preston, but one thing I'd actually like to do is save that for later. Let's get a rest in. If we're actually taking the quest, giving it to Preston, he'll give us another quest, and that is actually something we would want to avoid. If we are going to do a Minutemen route, well, we've got enough settlements as is to actually have him give us the castle quest. We need to get a little bit further on in the story, just a little bit. But yeah, between Sanctuary, Red Rocket, Abernathy, Sunshine Tidings, and Starlight, that is enough to have him send us off to the castle. So yes, let's hold off on giving Preston his quest quite yet. We'll take our time on that, and then set ourselves up to have him send us off to the castle immediately. And then from there, we can move forward pretty quick with a few things. But yeah, that's down the line. Let's continue forward with... I really don't like seeing the addiction constantly, just -1 agility. That's not what annoys me, it's the fact that I constantly think that I'm over-encumbered. So currently we've just got powered across the board, and minus the cunning right there. And that should help us move around, keep fortifying, and sentinels around as well. And I think we're ready for one last thing today, which is actually going to be kind of a big thing. We're going to go say hi to the Brotherhood. We're going to go say hi to Dance, and we're going to have a nice close-by location to that area where we can drop off a few things. Now, with us, we are going to bring enough food and enough water, hopefully, to get us through at least quite a bit. But yeah, we're going to go meet up with Dance. Crossroads looks pretty chill. And it'll be quite a while before the Roach King sets up shop, so we should be safe using this road. No problems. Corvega is taken care of as well. Definitely don't deal with the mole rats, because lessons learned. And yeah, we might actually stop in at Grey Garden just to pick up corn and mute fruit, things that we're constantly low on. Okay, corn and mute fruit. Don't need the potatoes, frankly. And we'll take a carrot as well. Unfortunately, we can't use the workshop yet. And they don't have anything like a cooking station or anything that we can use to just store stuff, so unfortunately Grey Garden is kind of lacking as a point of interest, except for its vegetables and stuff. One thing though, Oberland, I want to check in on them and just see what their quest is. Pick that up right here, right now. And we should be good. The mongrel, I'm not quite sure if I can deal with the mongrel. And I suppose if I start out with the headshot, does that finish it in one go? Yes, it does. Okay, good. Sneak attacks are pretty useful. And the mongrel had Cavaliers. I'll hold on to it. Now we should be pretty safe to get to Oberland. Now the easiest thing is if there was just one, we could deal with them. There might just be one.
You've got to help. My sister's been kidnapped.
That's actually a-okay. I think it's pretty cheap.
You just need to tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill her. But I don't have that kind of money.
It's literally 250 caps. You're so cheap. Yeah, everyone is still available at Backstreet Apparel, and we can go kill them nice and easy, but this just takes care of it immediately.
Oh, okay, thanks. I just hope I can trust those raiders to keep their promise.
Me too. And don't worry, I'll kill them eventually. Okay, that was actually perfect. Very easy. I would be able to just use this cooking station and drop stuff in there. And instead, I get to actually have this as a, location for me, which is nice. And strangely enough, I think we are going to be using... Oberland to pretty much carry us through as our home base when it comes to a mid-map sort of settlement. Now, most of the time, I always like to set up at Hangman's Alley, and that usually does the job. But the problem with Hangman's is it can get attacked by raiders, and those raiders can really lock you in. And I feel like the raiders, the nastier things, not to mention there's always the chance that Chaos Junction starts dropping vertibirds on me. I feel like vertibirds are going to be a lot more dangerous this run because enemies will actually be able to deal with them. The vertibirds aren't legendary, whereas everyone else is. Yeah, so thinking about Hangman's Alley, it might not be my go-to settlement for the first time in forever. And at least with Oberland is you can kind of set it up to be at least a little more defensible and be able to run away from whichever direction the attack is coming from. There are frag mines that I can deal with nice and safely. They seem to be ever so slightly off the beaten path. Happens from time to time, but aren't there supposed to be 3? Yes, there are. And a 4th one. Now I'm just getting confused. In any case, there are, well, there should be some shots being fired over here. Military frequency, listen to the distress signal. There we go. Took them a little bit. So we need to get into a nice, safe place, and I'm going to get as close as possible so Dance doesn't go down too quickly. Hidden is nice and hidden. And we get up here. Not sure I'm able to get up here. There we go. Just a little bit more, and we're good. Okay, ghouls. Shouldn't be too difficult, but yeah, without the ability to have our friends, how's it going? Perils, you good? Hopefully you're good. Now, Dance, don't shoot me. Yeah, this is the safest place to be. Dance will just be chilling here. And maybe I can get some VATS shots in on these guys. Oh, Dance is not doing well. And the ghouls, they're quick, but I might be able to just barely... Not quite. Oh, he's coming in on me pretty quickly. At least my AP is refreshing a lot more. I wish I had power back when I was facing down the... You just squash them? Oh, okay, that was just sandbags. Good to know. Is that everything?
Over there. Get him. Maintain your position.
You're still shooting. That's... makes me think there's... Okay, I'm not going to be able to hit him. Ooh. Sneaking up on Dance from behind. That's not very honorable. And we just keep on having them come. This is a lot of legendaries to be going through. But another roamer goes down. You could take less time to actually shoot him. There we go.
I don't think we're alone.
I don't think we're alone either. You don't get anything by Dance. Okay, let's go for just a few across the board. Try to get as much experience here as possible. We're still in the, you know, phase of this game where we need all the experience that we can get. And he's being a good tank, and I'm being a good, friendly, well, sometimes useful companion. And 3rd time's the charm for him. Are we all good? I think we're all good. Okay. So yeah, little sneaky place right here. As long as you can just barely work your way up here. I think it's actually right here that gets you up there. Yeah, get on that tire, then you're safe as you can be. And Dance, that was a lot of people to go through. So let's look through their legendary... Okay, I said legendary. Legendary. Uh-oh.
We appreciate
Oh,
the
good.
assistance,
For a second, I thought he broke it.
What's your business here?
Do all these
And
questions
try the
really
orange.
After all, I helped you fight those ferals.
This would be much easier.
And
for
attempt
both Chanel.
failed. And try to
Well,
hire me.
depends. How much are you paying?
We need allies, not opportunistic mercenaries. You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Sure thing, Dance.
No time to waste.
Outstanding.
And the first of many outstandings, hopefully. Now, why do these legendaries not have
Halen,
legendaries?
take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese,
This is one thing I did not test
I want you to
earlier.
make certain the perimeter is secure.
Another explosive. Game, I mean, thank you, but can you... can you leave it be? I've already got... I don't know why I picked that up. I
Time
don't
to
need
prove
it.
your worth. Head into the police
Okay.
station and restore yourself.
Very strange.
Then let me know
Out of
when
all
you're
of these,
Let's move
the only thing to actually
All right, big guy. Let's go.
drop a legendary was an explosive. What is the meaning of any of this? I was really hoping to just plow through so many different people, get so many different legendaries, and here we are. That is unfortunate. Okay, just looting this place up a little bit first. And carrying too much. Let's put a few things away. Open this place up, and who is doing the... There's explosions happening in the distance, and I don't know why. So, Keith from the future here, just going to say that ArcJet, well, it was a good idea. It was going to push this episode to be just a little bit too long. Yes, we just have too many minutes on this episode, so we'll leave that for next time and all the goodies that come with that wonderful rocket room full of legendaries. But until then, I've been Keith, this has been Game to Please with Fallout 4, Legends Only Live Once. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, farewell.